Mike, are you on? Test. Test. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. I think so. Can you hear me? Test, test, test.
Test, 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 test.
Test.
Test, test, test.
Test, test, test. It's that one. I knew it was one of them.
Where did my other paper go? All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. This is Adam Presswood, and we are about 3.5 minutes away from tip-off here for this late evening game or later evening game between the Midwest Flyers and the Iowa Force. I don't know how many of you out there listening recognize my voice or my name. I spent about 3 years broadcasting Ellsbury's sporting events for the Ellsbury Democrat on the Indian Sports Network. This, however, is my first return to the mic in about a year and a half, and it will be the first time that I have ever done play-by-play for a Flyers game, so I'm pretty excited about that. It's only the fourth time I've ever even seen them play. I am joined tonight by my partner, Greg Plasterer, and I'm told that in a few minutes we'll also be joined by the voice of Brad Hagemeyer.
The legendary
Brad
voice.
Hagemeyer.
Yeah.
Legendary. What's it take to get that attached to your name? I haven't done that yet.
I mean, you have to talk to Brad about that one. I don't know.
All right.
Just the smooth voice, that
Well,
country music voice. You
there
know,
you go.
he's a finalist at everything he sings at. So
there you go. Well, I've heard him sing, and he does have an awesome voice. I've
does.
never heard him do any broadcasting or play-by-play or public speaking. I, of course, have no idea how we're coming through to you folks at home. How do I sound in your headset, Greg?
Sound amazing.
All right.
You might be the legendary Adam
The
Presswood.
legendary Adam Presswood, as long as it's for a good reason. Well, we are very briefly going to run down the starting lineups for both teams, starting, of course, out of respect with the visiting Iowa Force. They do have a couple of absences. I believe number 40, is that a 42 or is that a 12? It's marked through on my roster, Greg. Marnie Jacobson.
I have a 12, Marnie Jacobson.
Okay, she is out, as is Misha Powell, number 10. So their starters tonight are number 5, Abby Beidenfeld, number 3, Steph Kingery, number 25, Tia Mays, number 34, Anessa Roche, and number 20, Sierra Gaines. As always, I do apologize if I am butchering any of those pronunciations. Coaches for the Force are Janae Mosley and Zach Moore. For your Midwest Flyers, we are looking at a starting 5 of number 4, Rita Adams, number 22, Carrie Cope Dowell, number 30, Shannon Haywood, number 31, Jordan Leduc, and number 52, Charisse Jones. The Flyers are coached by Brittany Cope Dowell, Aaron Lutz, Ava Smith, Latisse Jones, and Dominique Stringer. That is probably more head coaches than I have ever seen listed for any of the teams that we have done, Greg.
That's right. She's got a good staff. She got a couple former players helping her now, and of course, Aaron Pauk, which, well, it's not Pauk anymore. When I watched her when it was Aaron Pauk, she played for Lutheran High School. So,
oh, okay.
so good basketball mind there, too.
Well, bear with us, folks. We are not sure if they're going to do a national anthem. We will kind of play that by ear.
Well, they do a pregame prayer.
They do
so
a pregame prayer?
They'll be doing a pregame prayer and then maybe the national anthem.
All right, we are going to dim our sound for just a moment. All right, and we are going to do a national anthem. We will be right back. All right, fans, we have returned. Thank you for sticking with us through the national anthem, and we are just seconds away from the starting lineups for both teams, starting with number 5, Abby Beidenfeld for Iowa, number 3, Steph Kingery, forward number 25, Tia Mays, guard number 34, Anissa Roche, and at guard number 20, Sierra Gaines. All right, we are awaiting the starting lineup for your Midwest Flyers. This is a first for me, Greg. They've done this up pretty nicely.
Yeah, they do. They get excited.
Tonight's starting lineup is brought to you by Joey's Cupcakes. And now, for your Midwest Flyers. At center, standing 6'3" out of the University of Missouri, number 52.
All right, number 52, a 6'3" center, Sharice Jones.
At small forward, standing 6'3"
AKA Mac.
University of Arkansas Monticello, number 30, Shannon Haywood.
And a 6-foot forward, number 30, Shannon Haywood.
Standing 5'11" out of Central Michigan University, number 31, Jordan
A
LaDuke.
5'11" guard, number 31, Jordan LeDuc.
Standing 5'9" out of the University of Kentucky, number 4, Rita.
Number 4, a 5'9" guard, Rita Adams.
Standing 5'9" out of Missouri State
And a
University,
5'9" guard, number 22, Carrie Koch Dowell. A hometown treasure, Greg.
That's right. Put a lot of points through those buckets we're looking at.
I came along way too late to broadcast any of her high school games, and I didn't get to broadcast any of the Flyers games last summer, so this will be a first for me as well.
Yeah, she was a jewel here at Ellsbury, and now is a jewel on the bench, leading the Ellsbury Lady Indians
Oh, that's
every
true.
season as a head coach.
That is true. I've been away at school the last year and a half, and I forgot all about that. She is the new head coach for our Lady Indians.
I noticed. I was on the Google machine. I noticed Tia Mays is actually a Missouri State alum as well. So, a couple Lady Bears going at it tonight.
Yeah. Now, I am kind of catching up, is it the Iowa Force or is it tomorrow's game against the Surge where we will play the team that beat us by 1 point in the finals last year?
Yeah, that's the Surge.
That's the
Tomorrow
Surge.
night is going to be a great game. If you are available to get out here to Ellsbury H.L. Purdon High School,
That is a 7 o'clock start time as well?
That's a 3 o'clock start time tomorrow.
It's a 3 o'clock
3
start
o'clock
time
tomorrow. Yep. Little afternoon flavor for you.
All right, and looking out there, we have some very evenly matched teams in terms of height and size. I didn't get to watch enough of the warm-ups to know how they match up in terms of quickness.
Yeah, it's interesting. You're going to see Shannon Haywood jumping. That's because this girl can leap out of the gym. So the 6'2" Sharice Mack Jones is not going to jump. They're going to let the athletic jumper.
That is interesting. And she doesn't
loses.
get her hands on it. It belongs to Iowa. All right, and there's a
May
couple
got
of
away with
pump-
a little travel.
Yeah, I was going to say a couple of pump fakes with some steps just inside the three-point land, and shot is no good. The Flyers control the basketball. And right now they are stuck on the perimeter. There's a beautiful pass right underneath, and it is tipped out of bounds by Iowa. The Flyers will get it back under their own basket.
The 5-foot guard, Roche, able to tip that away.
Koch Dowell inbounds, and it's back on the perimeter. Oh, Carey thought about a three-pointer. Instead, it's a pass across court that gets lost. Reclaimed. The shot is no good. There's the putback off the window. And just like that, the Flyers are up 2-zip. Or at least they will be once the scoreboard catches up. Iowa once again with possession. This is the second trip where number 34 has really looked like she's stalled for a place to go with the ball. She just sort of parks out there to the left of the key. There's a pass, and she steps just inside. The two-pointer no good by number 20. Flyers with the ball, and Koch Dowell with the three-pointer, and it clips Webbing to put
Good.
him up by 5. Timeout called by Iowa, and this is the first time I've run our new commercial set, but bear with me and we'll be right back in about 30 seconds.
Have you stopped in at Jilly's Cupcake Bar and Cafe lately? They offer a full menu of soups, sandwiches, salads, and sides, along with their fantastic selection of delicious cupcakes and premium ice cream flavors. Located at 8509 Delmar Boulevard in St. Louis, Jilly's Cupcake and Bar and Cafe is a two-time winner of the Food Network's Cupcake Wars. Check them out on the web at www.jillyscupcakebar.com. Also, check them out on the Facebook page. They have delicious cupcakes and specials every month.
Well, that is not the commercial that I need to hear after the doc has told me to drop 50 pounds. I don't know about you, Greg.
Jilly's Cupcakes, man. There's none better.
Iowa inbounds and facing significant pressure as they're double teamed. They nearly throw it away, but there's a pass down underneath. She's all alone for a second. First shot attempt is no good. It is out of bounds. Last touch by Iowa, and the Flyers will get it back.
Flyers like that press, man. They like that run and jump or that trap. They'll make you think they're not going to press, and then they'll run right at you with two people.
LeDuc had it on the outside briefly. There's a long pass over to Kochdow and inside. And, a nice roller by number 52, Charisse Jones. Puts the Flyers up 7-0. Iowa just barely gets it across half court without being double teamed again. Boy, you weren't wrong.
No, they like that run and jump press.
There's a three-pointer by Iowa. It's off the back of the rim. It looked like no good. Rebounded by Iowa. Nowhere to go. There's another three-point attempt, a desperate one. It looked a little bit better, but met the same fate. Stolen from Kochdow by Iowa, and it's 7-2. Kochdow inbounds with a long pass to the half-court line, and there's a three-point attempt by Jones that clips Webbing. 10-2 now.
They play fast.
They do. Way faster than high school. I'm having to keep my lips looser. Iowa with possession once again, still stuck on that perimeter. We're not really giving them much inside.
No.
There's another three-pointer, and
That's good.
I have to give it to her. She had enough poise under pressure to sink that one.
Yep.
It's a 5-point lead now for the Flyers. There's a baseline run by Jones, who gives it up, and it's off the glass by number 52. No, excuse me, it's off the glass by Jones. The pass was LeDuc's.
Yeah, Mack will knock those jumpers down. That's a good shot for her. Some bigs you don't want to take that shot. She's got that one down right off the glass.
Well, at 5'8", I'm a man who never wants to take that shot because I know it's going to get swatted right back. Off the glass by Iowa, and that's good. Cuts the lead to 5, 12-7 now in favor of the Flyers. Kochdow with a pass to number 52. That is Jones. Jones's turnaround left-handed hook shot is no good, and Iowa has it again.
I'm just going to warn you, Adam. There's 4 Joneses on this team.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
And 2 Charisse Joneses.
You know what? I'm just going to have to struggle through it, and our fans at home
Yep.
are going to have to forgive us. It's 12-10 now. Iowa has closed the gap. Flyers with possession. There's a pass inside to Jones off the glass. The shot is going to count, and she draws the foul.
That is Mac Jones. There's a Shaq Jones. And then there's a Winky, who is the other Charisse.
Well, the foul I know was on number 20. Sierra Gaines, her first. I'll leave the Joneses. You get to keep up with the Joneses, Greg. How's that?
I don't know if you talked to Mike Short or not, but there is a keep up with the Joneses reference
Is there really?
every telecast. That's
So I'm in good
so
company.
you did really
I'm
good
in
right
good
there,
company.
man.
I did that one without being prompted.
I'm really impressed.
15-10 after the charity trip, and Iowa not facing quite the same pressure. Oh, there it is. I was going to say they left them open. And a steal by Kochdow. She brings it all the way in and gives it up, and the lay-in by
Sina Muhammad.
Oh, thank you. I was
You're
looking
welcome.
for that number and couldn't find it. They hit it at the top of the list.
That's
from
right.
me. Iowa from outside, and that one rolls in. It didn't look good when it left the hands of number 3, Steph Kingery. We've got ourselves a game all of a sudden.
Yep.
Muhammad with the shot, and it just kisses the net.
Cena's starting to find her groove. She's been out, didn't get to practice with them much this first part of this year, but she's starting to find her spot. She's been hanging out in Ellsbury the past few weeks.
There you go.
Getting in the gym.
A shot from outside by Iowa, no good. Rebounded by Muhammad. She gives it up to Dowell. Oh, a nice pass down underneath. The shot is no good, way over everything. And Iowa with the easy rebound. That was put up by number 44,
Shaq Jones.
Shakira Jones. And sometimes haste really does make waste, you know? And that is a foul against that same Mrs. Jones, or Miss
Yes.
Jones. Is that Tia Mays at the stripe? No, that's
No.
number 20. That is Sierra Gaines at the stripe for Iowa. The score now 19-13, still in favor of the Flyers, as number 5, Abby Beidenfeld, takes a seat for the Force. And who came in for her, Greg? I didn't see.
I did not either. I think it was number 23.
Number 23, Pee Wee Porter. 19-15 now after the charity trip, and it's inbounded.
Pee Wee Porter looks fast. Anytime someone has flashy shoes on like that, I'm just guessing they're fast.
I don't know. Maybe it's like the gunslinger who had shiny pearl-handled revolvers
That's
but couldn't
right.
draw, you know? Maybe it's a psychological thing.
That's right.
Dowell on the outside. She's going to take the shot. No, it's a nice fake. And the pass into number 14, Sharice Jones, was knocked out of bounds by Iowa. The Flyers are going to get it back. Just under 4 remaining here in the first quarter. We've got a little bit of a disparity. I'm not sure why. Are they saying there needs to be a second taken away from the shot clock? So instead of 2 seconds, it's just 1.
An
Nice
alley-oop.
alley-oop pass that did not fall. It hit the rim, so surely it's not a shot clock violation. But it looks like. Give us a second, fans. Oh, there is a foul called on number 23 for Iowa. That is Pee Wee Porter. It's going to send number 44, Shakira Jones, to the line for the Flyers.
I think Coach Zach Moore over here wanted a shot clock violation.
I think so too. I don't know why we would argue that though. It so clearly hit the rim.
Yeah.
I mean, 20-15 now. And here is the second shot by Jones, and it's off the front of the rim. Out of bounds, last touched by the Flyers. New life to Iowa. And it's inbounded by Kingery. And they are not going to get it across
Nope.
half court without turning it over. Dowell now at the top of the key. There's a pass over to the left side, and the three-pointer is off the rim. Rebounded by Iowa 3 times before they finally get it to stick to their fingertips. Nice baseline drive. I kind of thought there was a little bit of a walk there, but maybe
I thought
not.
so too. Those fast shoes, man.
Off the glass by number 31, Jordan LeDuc. That gives the Flyers a 22-15 lead, and we've got a timeout called, so we're going to cut to a commercial once again.
Join Ellsbury Kiwanis today and be a volunteer champion for your children. The Ellsbury Kiwanis is an organization that is here to help the children of the community, and we need your help as parents, teachers, and family members to make sure we're able to continue with our mission. So please join today. Anyone that would like more information can contact 636-577-2514. Good luck, Midwest Flyers, on a great 2017 season.
All right, fans, we are back with 26 seconds remaining, and Greg, you're going to have to educate me. Why is our clock running through timeouts?
That is the timeout clock.
Oh, that's the timeout clock.
Yeah. It was a 30-second timeout.
I was going to say, we're
but
not blessed with that during high school games. I'm not used to having one of those. This is my first
Yeah.
semi-pro experience here. So 3:09 remaining in the first quarter. The score 22-15, a 7-point lead by the Flyers. And still that pressure. Iowa has had a hard time getting the ball any further than half court, certainly any further than the perimeter. And
Nice
number
pass.
2 with the pass right back to Dow. That was Erica Smith.
Lots of Smiths, too.
Lots of Smith and Jones. huh?
Smith and Joneses.
Are you old enough to remember that show, Alias Smith and Jones?
I'm not.
No? Did I just date myself there?
You did.
Here come the Flyers once again, number 14. The shot no good, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Iowa. The Flyers will get it back. Number 14 is Sharice Jones for the Flyers. I'll get these Joneses down
That's
about
right.
the end of the season probably.
They call her Winky.
Anything to make it simpler. I don't think I'm going to call her that without her permission, but
I'm just
there you go.
I'm just hoping that I'm okay.
Number 8 is in, Veronica Smith, as number 31, LeDuc, sits down for the Flyers. Dowell on the outside. There's a pass down underneath, and they give it back. No, it's off the glass by number 8, but she does draw the foul.
Oh, and 2 of the Smiths are twins.
Of
So-
course.
Veronica is the one on the line right
Of
now.
course. Nothing like a challenge. That foul went against number 5, Tia Mays, and it sent, as we just said, Veronica Smith to the stripe. And the first shot is good. All right, a little bit of a communication issue there briefly with Coach Dowell, and we're set to go again.
Were they battling down there? I didn't catch that.
I didn't either. Boy, she just swished it both times. A beautiful, beautiful stroke. Iowa's basketball. They're nearly triple teamed at half court.
Yep.
They get it across, but there's nowhere to go, and it's, I thought it was stripped, but they hung on.
Now, I'm not sure why that wasn't a double dribble, because there was no actual.
Oh, wow, an acrobatic shot off the glass by number 34, Anessa Roche. Gives Iowa 17. It's 26-17, and here comes Iowa again. Another shot by Roche, no good. It rims out and is rebounded by Carrie Koch-Dowell. And here come the Flyers. Nice pass that nearly was lost. Koch-Dowell on the outside. They're just kind of trading it back and forth. The three-pointer is off the rim and rebounded by Iowa. It's going to be a foul against the Flyers, I believe, number 8. That's going to go against Veronica Smith. As number 3, Steph Kingery comes back in for Iowa. Who sat down for?
Tia Mays.
Okay.
Seems like she's having a little issue.
Oh, and the inbounds pass picked off by Koch-Dowell, and she lays it in nicely to give the Flyers 28. Iowa finally figured out how to beat that pressure with that long pass across half court.
Yep. You got to get behind it.
Roche still stuck on the outside. She has had her trouble near the top of the key today. She penetrates, though, off the oh, I thought she was going to lay one in off the glass. It was kind of a little roller that went over to the other side. No good. But the rebound and the putback are successful. It's 28-20 with under a minute remaining, and the Flyers down underneath. There's a foul against number 44.
Mamie Conroy?
Mamie Conroy. I had her crossed off. I didn't think she was here tonight.
I got Marnie Jacobson crossed off.
I've got her crossed off too. Maybe I inadvertently crossed off 2 names. There is the first shot by Shakira Jones, and it's good. 29-20 now. The first 2 games that I watched the Flyers play last season, Greg, they scored over 100 points in each of those 2 games.
Yeah, they they get north and south, man. They push the.
All right, the second charity shot is good as well. It's a 10-point lead, 30-20. with about 52 seconds remaining. Iowa's basketball. The shot off the glass is good by number 44, Conroy. Coke Dow brings it back down the other way. There's a pass way over to the left side. The three-point shot is off the back of the rim. We didn't have enough rebounders position for that one, I don't think.
That was a little quick shot.
Iowa gets through. There's another desperation shot off the glass. That one does not fall. The pass nearly tipped out by Iowa. It stays in bounds. The shot attempt by the Flyers is no good. There's the rebound and the putback by, is that a number
Victoria
42?
Smith. Yeah. That was from sister to sister.
There you go. And that last second three-pointer that Iowa was going to attempt is swatted away by the Flyers, and that brings our first quarter to an end. The score 32-22, and we will be right back.
Providence Bank, member FDIC. Manage your business instead of your checking account with Simply Free Business Checking from Providence Bank. You get up to 1,000 free monthly transactions. Plus, there's no minimum balance requirement or monthly service charge. It's simply free. Providence Bank can help make your business making easier. Visit us online at myprovidencebank.com to learn more about Simply Free Business Checking from Providence Bank.
All right, fans, we're back, and we may owe you an apology. We were told during the break that at some point our broadcast froze, the streaming froze, and we had fans at home who could see the same play for about the last 3 or 4 minutes, which is unfortunate. We do apologize for that. We believe that things are up and running. At least they look that way from our end, so stick with us. Sometimes these technical gremlins are not on our side. But we have started the second quarter. The score 32-22. The ball in the hands of the Flyers. And this time Iowa doing a good job denying penetration. That pass inside was nearly lost out of bounds. Instead it's rebounded. The shot off the glass is no good. Iowa's going to let it roll out, and they're going to take possession. So Iowa came out with some much different defense, Greg.
Ref missed one there. I think the Iowa force knocked that one out.
All right, Iowa outside now. And there's a shallow dribble into the paint. They give it back to number 20 near the top of the key. There's her shot from just inside. I think her toes were just in two-point range, and it makes it 32-25. There's a long three-pointer by number 8, Veronica Smith. It's no good. The Flyers control the rebound, and there's another pass down underneath. Number 44 off the glass, no good. That's at least 2 misses in a row by the Flyers, rebounded by Iowa. And the force is managing to sort of create a different sort of a passing game to break that pressure. They don't score with that trip, however. It's once again in the hands of the Flyers.
Well, Shaq Jones cannot buy a basket.
Yeah, that one was in and out, rebounded by number 42, I believe.
Yes, Victoria Smith.
And her attempt was good. It's 34-24. Iowa doesn't seem to be able to get within 8 and stay there. That 10-point gap seems to be a constant. Layup attempt no good by Iowa, rebounded by the Flyers. It's in the hands of number 2, Erica Smith, or it was. Just that quickly it's gone. And there is a three-pointer, courtesy of number 42, Veronica Smith, and it is followed by a quick timeout called by the Flyers, I believe. We're going to take a break as well.
Providence Bank, member FDIC. Get great gifts year-round by referring your friends to Providence Bank. Tell a friend about Simply Free Checking, and when they open a new checking account, they'll get a great gift, and so will you. Don't wait. Spread the word today, and refer your friends to Providence Bank.
All right, I probably could sneak in another commercial, but just on the off chance that I get stuck, 1 second, fans. We have some people at home that are monitoring our progress.
All right. Inbounds into number 34. She's bringing up the floor with a little pressure on her. Carrie and Erica trying to trap it. And Cena in her long arms snatch it out of the midair. And Erica on the break. Layup is good. Carrie's chasing the ball down the floor. No one was cutting off the ball handler, so someone gets a foul underneath, and we're going to shoot 2 free throws. Trying to get this figured out for you guys. Having trouble with the broadcast. First one up and good for the Iowa Force. Looks like number 20, Sierra Gaines. Getting ready to shoot the second one. Pounds it on the hardwood. It's up and good. Scores 38-26. Flyers winning. Pass inside to Haywood. Haywood turnaround jumper in the lane. Good.
That was pretty.
She can elevate and hit that shot, man.
Just as soon as
Tough
I say
shot.
that 10-point lead seems to be magical, we have a 14-point lead.
That's right.
I'll take it.
40-26. Another three.
That one looked good after it
Yeah.
was released. I thought it was going to fall. Iowa with another heartbreaker, and a beautiful pass by Dowell to number 30, Shannon Haywood, and she lays it off the glass to make it 42-26.
They can score in bunches, that's no doubt.
Here comes Haywood again. Well, not even the glass that time. She just rolled it in off her fingertips.
We're going to have to tell her to throw that down next time.
She was close enough. She might have been able to do it.
We got the live feedback now, or do we not know?
We did lose it the first time. The second time, I think it was something else, because we seem to be rolling on our end and with everybody else that's watching at home. If you're one of the few that are at home and can't get it, you might try, signing off, going out, and going back in again, and starting back over. We're not entirely sure why one or two of you are experiencing problems. We do apologize, and we hope that those troubles end soon. This is an exciting game to have you miss.
I am eavesdropping on Mike's cell phone down there at the scores table, and he's got the live feed up on his cell phone checking us out. So.
And he can see it, and it's moving, so
yes,
that's a good sign.
It's good.
And I thought for a second it was a clean block. Instead, it's a foul down underneath. It's going to go against Iowa, number 25.
Tia Mays. The Lady Bear, former Lady Bear.
Going to send Muhammad to the stripe, I believe. Looks like number 52, Sharice Jones, is set to come in for the Flyers. And the first charity shot misses. And Jones comes in for number 2. Erica Smith will have a seat.
Erica Smith did a good job while she was in there.
Yes, she did. John Wooden used to say there's no such thing as a lead so big you can afford to miss free throws.
That's right.
I think he was right. And
I
the
think
second shot clips webbing.
I think he knew a little bit about the game of the basket.
Just a little bit.
About the game of
His
basketball.
UCLA team won like 1 or 2, didn't they?
I think they did win a championship or two.
All right, we got another timeout called. We'll be right back, fans.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, fans, we are back, and Greg, I'm watching the timeout over here for the Flyers, and Coach Dowell is very, very animated, and there are a few things she's not happy about, and I heard her say if we keep this up, we might lose this game, and I'm wondering what exactly you say to a team that's up 45-26. What do you still want them to clean up? What are you seeing out there?
Well, I hate to say effort because they're flying all over the court, but I think they need to shore up their defense. I don't think Coach Dowell likes the fact that they're able to get the ball through the middle of the floor like that. And she don't want them giving up those 3-point shots either. That might have been a over and back not called there.
And as you say that, they do all three of those things in one trip down.
Yes, they do.
You know? Just about anyway. Not a 3-point attempt, but pretty much everything else. So now I see what you're saying.
And one thing I can tell you about Coach Brittany, she does not stop coaching. I don't care if she's up 50.
That's good.
She wants effort, and she wants her system to be working like a well-oiled machine.
Like any good coach.
Yep.
Iowa with possession, and they're saying that was kicked. I thought it was clean, but
I thought it went underneath her.
Yeah.
Maybe it brushed against her foot.
But that's a kick against Muhammad. So Iowa will inbound again.
When Cena sprawls out, man, she is all arms and legs.
Yes, she is, that's for sure. And that one is intercepted by number 31, LeDuc. Bullet pass by Coach Dowell down underneath. And it's out of bounds. Last touched by the Flyers. Iowa's going to get it back. That last shot attempt by the Flyers, I think, came courtesy of Haywood. And here come the surge, or here comes the surge, whatever the proper grammar is. It's picked off, and Dowell off the glass. There was no doubt that was going in. You could see it in her eyes.
That's right.
47-26, like boxing when you see a punch get telegraphed. That's the way
right.
that shot went down. There's that pressure that we talked about earlier. But they
Cena had her bear hugged, and then she gave him the look like, what? What did I do, sir?
All right, Iowa with the ball, and are they going to manage to inbound? They do.
There's
down
the trap.
along the left side, and yeah, right away they're going to trap. That one looked clean to me. Yep. Jump ball.
Jump ball.
And possession favors. What are we doing here? Possession is going to favor.
We can't see the arrow.
No. And they're not laid out in a way that I can really tell. Oh, they are actually going to jump it. Okay.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is only my 5th game, and I let you down on that one.
That's okay. I'm learning as I go here. Well, the Flyers do control that tip. And LeDuc dribbles just inside for a beautiful 2-point shot.
Jordan LeDuc's been a great addition to this team. This Flyers team really needed that extra scorer, and she gave it to him.
Oh, wow. That was 3 tie-ups in a row, and she broke loose of the first 2. And I wasn't sure if it was Dowell or LeDuc that got her the 3rd time and hung on like a bear.
Yeah. Is Carey going to jump against?
And I think Carey got her hands on it, but it ended up with Iowa anyway.
Didn't tip it hard enough.
And Iowa throws it away. It's going to come back to the Flyers.
I think Coach Brittany will be a little bit more pleased with. She's not going to act like it. I'll tell you that, but she's going to be more pleased with that defensive possession, I think.
And LeDuc from way downtown, nothing but webbing. That was a pretty shot to watch
Yes.
fall. 52-26. Iowa now double teamed the minute they get it across half court. And Haywood ends up almost all the way at the top level of the risers, trying to save that one. It was last touched, of course, by the Flyers, and Iowa's going to get it back.
Yeah, you cannot sleep on this Flyers defense. They love when you slow the ball down in a corner. They're going to come running at you.
And that's another turnover, and here comes Leduc. Nice pass to number 52, who loses it. And Iowa regains possession. I thought for a second they were going to throw it away again.
Another
From way
3-0
downtown,
off.
it's off the front of the rim by Roche. Rebounded by Iowa. The putback is no good. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Blue. Dow will inbound with about 3.5 remaining here in the second quarter as number 3, Haywood, takes a seat. Who came in for her, Greg?
Shaq Jones came in.
Leduc again. I thought she was going to gun that one with one hand. Instead, discretion is the better part of valor. Dowell from downtown. It's off the back of the rim. We had one rebounder to Iowa's 2.5. That's not the way to do that. Iowa's shot no good.
Oh.
They get the rebound. The
Comes right
putback no good. It's off the front of the rim. Here come the Flyers. Nice pass to Dowell near the top of the key. She gives it up down underneath. And that was number 44,
Shaq.
Shakira Jones,
Yeah.
making it 54-26.
Shaq's been struggling getting them the fall tonight. Finally got one to bang in there. That was a good pass by Carey as
It
well.
was, yeah, very good. I saw them working on that during warm-ups and wondered if we'd actually see it during regulation play. Iowa's trip to the basket this time is productive, courtesy of their number 44, Conroy. They now have 28, and they force a turnover. Conroy comes back down again, dribbles just inside of the paint before kicking it back out to three-point range. Roche's shot no good. It's off the iron, rebounded by Leduc, I believe, who quickly got it into the hands of Dow. There's a shot by number 14 from way downtown. It's no good, rebounded by the Flyers. The putback no good, and Iowa controls the ball. And I don't know what she was thinking driving against that tall timber. They are going to call that a foul against the Flyers on number 52. And that
Did they call that on 5-2?
I think, or was it 2-2?
I was thinking they called it on wing. 1-4.
A 1-4.
She just turned her body. It had she just kind of taken the charge, I think her and Carey both were just standing there.
Yeah, their feet were firmly planted. It wasn't an issue of
She
of
just
that.
turned a little bit, I
Yeah,
think. and-
just enough, I guess.
Yep.
All right. And the trip to the charity stripe makes it 54-29 as number 23, Pee Wee Porter, takes a seat for Iowa. I believe number 5, Abby Beidenfeld, came in for. Flyers with control of the ball. Just inside the perimeter. The shot no good. And it is out of bounds. Last touched by White. Iowa's going to get it back.
You know, they're playing off Mack on that shot there, that 15-footer. I want to see her look at the basket and just shoot that. Anytime you second guess a jump shot, it's probably not going in.
Oh, and a turnover forced by the Flyers that time. Nice passing down underneath. The shot off the glass finally by number 14, Sharice Jones. Roche brings it down for Iowa and then gives it up. There are desperation shots, and there are desperation shots. That one does draw the foul on number 4, Rita Adams. And I think, Greg, your family's looking at us on that one, making sure we get that one right.
What were they doing?
They were looking to make sure we got the foul right that time. Nice to know they've got our back. At any rate, number 5, Abby Beidenfeld at the stripe for Iowa. The score is still 56-29.
And in case you haven't noticed, Brad Hegemeyer is not here.
I was going to say, we got stood up big time on that one.
Yeah, we did.
And the shot falls. It is a 26-point lead now for the Flyers. And the turnaround floater by number 52 bounces off the other side of the rim. It's Iowa's ball, and they have ratcheted up their speed by about a third these last few minutes. The shot attempt, however, is a failure.
Trying to give them a taste of their own medicine, aren't they?
There you go. Number 14 from outside. Wow. I don't even think she left her feet.
Nope. That was a set shot if there ever was one right there. She knew she was shooting that as soon as she caught.
Charisse Jones, that was pretty. Double pump fake on the way to the glass by Iowa draws the foul. Against number 20, that is Lexi Carson for the Flyers, and it's going to send number 34, I believe. Yes, Anessa Roche to the stripe. And the first shot is perfect. And the second one falls as well. 27-point lead now, excuse me.
It's an interesting lineup here for the Flyers.
Whose shot attempt is no good. They get the rebound. The putback is no good, and we've got a foul down underneath. It's going to go against Iowa. Number 44, that is Conroy, and it's going to send number 14, Charisse Jones, to the stripe.
One of the Charisse Joneses.
One of the Charisse Joneses. And she makes her first as number 33 and number 12 come in for the Flyers. That is Ivana Starkey and Tanisha Sanders.
Well, Brittany went from big to small.
Very small.
She took her two bigs out. She usually don't play Shaq and Mac together. They usually sub in for each other. Seeing what she has. She's checking lineups, man. That's early in the season. That's what you got to do. See how your floor runs with the two bigs on the court.
Just about 10 seconds remaining. It's 61-32. Iowa's basketball. The shot from outside by Roche, no good. Rebounded by the Flyers, who lose it. They're
dropping like flies.
Shot at the buzzer off the glass. It looked like it might fall at the beginning, but way too much English on that, as we used to say. So after two, our score 61-32. We're going to break for several minutes and then rejoin you. Thanks for listening.
Hey Flyers fans, don't forget when you come to the games to stop in at the Midwest Flyers shop located on the stage. You can order your Flyers gear, purchase throwback jerseys and shorts, get your Flyers photos for the autograph signings after the game, as well as purchase raffle tickets. Those raffle tickets will be drawn at halftime of each one of our home games.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Carter Ricks Funeral Homes in Winfield and Ellsbury is a proud supporter of the Flyers Pro Elite basketball program. Good luck, ladies, on a great season. As your American Family Insurance agent, Margie Koch believes there's more to insurance than the policy itself. It's about protecting your dreams, including your life, family, home, car, or your business. Please call Margie today to discuss how American Family can help safeguard what you value the most. Her office is located at 200 Broadway Street in Ellsbury, Missouri. You can call 573-898-3161 for more information.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We have numerous programs to help your wallet as well as save precious time. Save money with our RX Savings Club program, and you can save time with our medication synchronization program, where we fill your prescriptions at the same time each month. We also offer our medication adherence program to help you remember to take your medications on time as prescribed by your doctor. Better value, better service, better health care. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be your local independent pharmacy in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at MedicineShopRx.com.
Jilly's Cupcake Bar and Cafe has been in business in University City at the corner of Delmar and 170 since 2007. Don't forget to stop in and try our May Cupcakes of the Month. Key lime pie, sweet and salty, cinnamon toast crunch, s'mores cheesecake, and gooey butter brownie. Our location is 8509 Delmar Boulevard. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook and on the web at www.jillyscupcakebar.com. Join Ellsbury Kiwanis today and be a volunteer champion for your children. The Ellsbury Kiwanis is an organization that is here to help the children of the community, and we need your help as parents, teachers, and family members to make sure we're able to continue with our mission. So please join today. Anyone that would like more information can contact 636-577-2514. Good luck, Midwest Flyers, on a great 2017 season. Providence Bank, member FDIC. Manage your business instead of your checking account with Simply Free Business Checking from Providence Bank. You get up to 1,000 free monthly transactions. Plus, there's no minimum balance requirement or monthly service charge. It's simply free. Providence Bank can help make your business making easier. Visit us online at myprovidencebank.com to learn more about Simply Free Business Checking from Providence Bank.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey Flyers fans, don't forget when you come to the games to stop in at the Midwest Flyers shop located on the stage. You can order your Flyers gear, purchase throwback jerseys and shorts, get your Flyers photos for the autograph signings after the game, as well as purchase raffle tickets. Those raffle tickets will be drawn at halftime of each one of our home games. Carter Ricks Funeral Homes in Winfield and Ellsbury is a proud supporter of the Flyers Pro Elite basketball program. Good luck, ladies, on a great season. As your American Family Insurance agent, Margie Koch believes there's more to insurance than the policy itself. It's about protecting your dreams, including your life, family, home, car, or your business. Please call Margie today to discuss how American Family can help safeguard what you value the most. Her office is located at 200 Broadway Street in Ellsbury, Missouri. You can call 573-898-3161 for more information.
Ooh, hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird looks showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We have numerous programs to help your wallet as well as save precious time. Save money with our RX Savings Club program, and you can save time with our medication synchronization program, where we fill your prescriptions at the same time each month. We also offer our medication adherence program to help you remember to take your medications on time as prescribed by your doctor. Better value, better service, better health care. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be your local independent pharmacy in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at MedicineShopRx.com.
Jilly's Cupcake Bar and Cafe has been in business in University City at the corner of Delmar and 170 since 2007. Don't forget to stop in and try our May Cupcakes of the Month. Key lime pie, sweet and salty, cinnamon toast crunch, s'mores cheesecake, and gooey butter brownie. Our location is 8509 Delmar Boulevard. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook and on the web at www.jillyscupcakebar.com. Join Ellsbury Kiwanis today and be a volunteer champion for your children. The Ellsbury Kiwanis is an organization that is here to help the children of the community, and we need your help as parents, teachers, and family members to make sure we're able to continue with our mission. So please join today. Anyone that would like more information can contact 636-577-2514. Good luck, Midwest Flyers, on a great 2017 season. Providence Bank, member FDIC. Manage your business instead of your checking account with Simply Free Business Checking from Providence Bank. You get up to 1,000 free monthly transactions. Plus, there's no minimum balance requirement or monthly service charge. It's simply free. Providence Bank can help make your business making easier. Visit us online at myprovidencebank.com to learn more about Simply Free Business Checking from Providence Bank.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, fans, we are back. About 26 seconds remaining in our halftime break.
Well, we got a couple noteworthy scores to catch up with. Two of the Flyers tied for second in scoring the first half was at 9. That was Carrie Koch Dow and Sharice Mack Jones with 9 as well. And the leading scorer for the first half for the Midwest Flyers was Jordan LeDuc with 10. So we're spreading it out a little bit. Shannon Haywood had 6. And Sharice Winky Jones had 7 points in that first half as well. So
it's going to make our player of the game choice a little tough.
yes, that is true. Carrie also had 5 assists in that first half. So she's had a quiet game as far as scoring goes, but pretty good game nonetheless.
Sometimes quiet's good. They kind of forget you're there and
Yep.
forget you're dangerous and leave you alone to do a lot more damage on other fronts. The shot by Iowa is no good. Neither is the putback. And LeDuc with the rebound, and she quickly gives it up to Dow. Dow to number 4, way over on the left side, and the three-pointer is good. That was Rita Adams.
Rita, she gets on the board now. Spreading it out even more.
A 32-point lead for the Flyers. Iowa works it in. And the shot is no good. She didn't look like she wanted to take it. She looked like she wanted to kick it back out, and there just wasn't an opportunity. Dowell on the outside. And there's a beautiful pass down underneath. It's tipped out of the hands of the Flyers, and here comes Iowa. That shot looked very, very sloppy, I'll be honest with you, but it fell beautifully.
It did.
So Iowa takes another 2. It's 64-34. They cut the lead to 30. Iowa tips it back out again. We're going to have to quit that.
Yeah, that's just some lazy passing.
2 missed opportunities, but the shot is no good. Here comes LeDuc. She's going to take it all the way in and kiss it off the glass for 2.
Jordan LeDuc, she can finish. Let me just tell you, when she gets around the rim, she just stays under control usually.
Most of her shots have come from far out today, but she didn't hesitate to take that
Right.
one all the way in. And that one is off the top of the glass.
Shot clock violation, out of
Absolutely.
bounds, whatever.
Absolutely.
Either way.
Nobody even bothered to fight that one. What would be the point? It's 66-34 with under 8 remaining. And it's the Flyers basketball. Dow now on the outside. Gives it up to the top of the key. There's another pass to LeDuc, who sinks it. Iowa to the glass. It's no good, but they do draw the foul. I think it's going to go against number 52.
Yep, Mac Jones with the foul. She's smiling. That means she must have did it.
Oh, yeah. No argument there. Well, that's her third, though, so. And the first one rattles a little bit before falling to make it 69-35. I was hoping that was an error on the board, but it is her third foul. We don't want to lose her early in the game, and the third quarter, believe me, is still early with a game this. Well, I want to say competitive, but that doesn't seem like the right word as
LeDuc again.
drains another one. It's getting less competitive as
It is.
the minutes tick on by. Iowa's fighting very, very hard. The
Yeah,
score
they-
doesn't reflect their tenacity, I don't think. Two-point floater by Iowa does not fall. The rebound is theirs, and so is the putback. LeDuc now inbounds to Adams, who gives it right back near half court. And LeDuc has it stolen away by Iowa.
Yeah, I tell you what.
The shot's no good, and we You know, we can thank our lucky stars for that one.
Yeah.
Because if it had cost us 2, we'd have nobody to blame but ourselves losing it that way.
I tell you what, you gotta give some props to Mac Jones, Kerry Koch, Dow, and Jordan LeDuc after that bad play. All 3 of them sprinted down.
They did.
And Kerry got a piece of the ball, caused the girl to misdirect and miss the shot.
Those things like that almost always end in a foul, but they broke it up so cleanly. I was impressed. LeDuc from 3-point range, and that's her 3rd from way out there, I think. It's at
3rd
least her
this half.
second.
This half,
3rd
yes.
this half, yeah. And Iowa faces some stiff pressure, and the timeout called before the Flyers can force the turnover. We're going to take a little bit of a timeout ourselves, and we'll be right back.
Hey Flyers fans, don't forget when you come to the games to stop in at the Midwest Flyers shop located on the stage. You can order your Flyers gear, purchase throwback jerseys and shorts, get your Flyers photos for the autograph signings after the game, as well as purchase raffle tickets. Those raffle tickets will be drawn at halftime of each one of our home games.
All right, we're going to sneak back just as that timeout comes to an end. And Coach Dow, once again, a little frustrated, I would imagine, with the turnovers.
Yeah, just being lazy with the passes and with the basketball. Tends to happen in a 40-point game.
Most of those turnovers, most of those steals happened with the Flyers having their backs to the basket.
Yeah.
And those steals came from behind. There we give as good as we get. There's a steal forced by the Flyers, but timeout called by Coach Dow just before I believe a foul was about to be called. But we'll take what we can get.
Yep.
And we're going to sneak away once again.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
You know what? You know what sounds good right now?
A lot of things that I'm probably not supposed to eat.
A hot, steaming hot, molted lava Bernie's Pizza.
Shameless plug there.
That's right. That's right.
Now, pizza is not off of my list. The doctor said nothing about pizza.
You should get down to Bernie's Pizza at 106 Broadway and get you a piece of pizza. Well, you have to buy a whole pizza to get one piece, but still.
And the Flyers throw it away. No, when a 20-year-old doctor looks at you and says, Mr. Presswood, 260 pounds is too heavy for a 43-year-old man. And then you know some things you like to eat are going to have to go by the wayside for a little while. But hey.
What a profound statement by your doctor.
Yeah. He's honest. I'll give him that. Iowa with the ball, and they nearly lose it, but hang on near the top of the key. They kick it back down underneath to number 25. The shot attempt doesn't hit anything, and 3 rebounders for the Flyers finally bring it home. There's number 30. Ooh. I'm not entirely sure if she was attempting to lay that in off the glass or finger roll it. It was a disaster at any rate. And Iowa has it once again. Number 25 lays it in off the glass this time, and it's 75-40.
Oh.
Here come the Flyers. No good. That's at least 3 trips down where the Flyers have rushed things and thrown the ball away.
Yeah. Not good possessions.
No, and while they are up 75-40, that's not going to be good enough for Coach Dow.
No.
And some wholesale changes. Number 30, number 52, and number 31 all sit down for the Flyers, and I'm not even going to try to tell you who came in because it happened too quickly. I think Dow came back in after a brief rest.
Shaq with the up and under, and the foul. The beloved and one, Adam.
Absolutely. Number 3 and number 5 in for Iowa. That is Steph Kingery and Abby Beidenfeld. And number 44, Shakira Jones, is at the stripe for the Flyers. All right, the first one rims, and I think she knew it would. Here comes Iowa. Oh, and they're swatted back down definitively. The Flyers nearly throw it out. They hang on way outside. There's the shot attempt, and it is all good. She drains it for 3. That was number 2, Erica Smith, who's back in. The Flyers double teaming near half court, which is their modus operandi.
Yeah. There's another block by Cena.
Beautiful, and another one by Dow, 2 in a row. You never want to be the shooter who gets blocked twice on the same possession. And that one rolls in. I think that was Muhammad.
Yep.
Iowa from outside. That one was number 5. It's no good. Rebounded by the Flyers, and they're triple teamed.
What a good job by Shaq clearing out the lane. She didn't get the rebound. There's no stat for that, Adam, but man, how important it is to stick your man and get them out of the lane.
That last three-point attempt by Muhammad didn't fall, and Iowa controls the ball once again. Number 3 puts up a shot that rims. That was Kingery. And Dow brings it down for the Flyers before giving it up to Jones over on the right side. Down into Smith, and Smith back to Jones, whose shot misses. Iowa's shot attempt misses as well, and we didn't even challenge the rebound.
No.
But the putback was no good, and it's on the floor. Ends up in Iowa's hands. And that's 3 opportunities to have control of the ball again that the Flyers just let go by. The shot this time is good. That's number 5, Beidenfeld. As Koch-Dow brings it down. No, she gives it up to number 14. The three-point shot is no good. Neither is the putback. Smith's rebound attempt knocks it out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Iowa.
Here comes 25 Mariah West in for Hasina Muhammad. Another new addition to the team this year. Mariah West has not seen a lot of action yet.
You know, now that you mentioned it, the team does look quite a bit different from the one I saw last summer.
Yeah.
Oh, what would have been a beautiful pass by Iowa over the back results in a steal by Dow and a no-look pass to Smith, who lays it in off the glass. It's 84-42. Here comes Iowa. The shot from just inside falls for Beidenfeld. They're still down by 40, but it's out of bounds. Last touched by Blue, or at least I believe.
Yeah, he's calling it white ball.
Dow will inbound to Smith over on the right side. Smith gives it up, and it's back in the hands of Dow at the top of the key, who, with a nice bounce pass into Jones, has the assist for another 2. It's 86 now for the Flyers. I don't think that 100-point mark is out of the question at all now.
No. Especially when they run like this.
That's right. Smith nearly loses it in traffic, but hangs on.
She won't.
And there's a walk during the three-point attempt by number 25, Mariah West. It would have been pretty had it fallen. We have a timeout taken, I believe, by Iowa. And was it a full, Greg?
I believe so.
All right, we'll be back.
The Midwest Flyers couldn't do what we do without the support from our 2017 sponsors. We want to thank People's Bank and Trust, Ellsbury Kiwanis, Ellsbury Pharmacy Medicine Shop, Providence Bank, McIlroy and Milan, The Hair Movement, Jilly's Cupcake Bar and Cafe, Sundance Embroidery, and the Indian Sports Network.
All right, I've learned the hard way, Greg, not to sneak a second commercial in. You get caught way over time.
Yeah, I
and
hear you.
you lose a little bit of action. So our fans are going to be stuck with our voices for a little while longer.
Oh, we could always do a Bernie's Pizza
well,
plug, you know.
I know you're never bashful about those. And do we have you recorded here on our?
We don't.
We
you know,
don't.
what we do is live commercials.
Ah,
See, we just do
gotcha.
the live action commercials. Succulent hot wings, you know, things like that.
You're bound and determined to keep me at 260. Won't be hard to do. Iowa
Hey,
brings
misery
it
loves
across.
company.
Yeah, but you're tall. You can pull that stuff off. I'm only like 5'8", I think.
I hide it well, huh?
There's a foul on
Bucket
White,
was good, I
number
believe.
14.
I got you
Sharice
distracted,
Jones.
Adam. I'm sorry.
Now I'm thinking about pizza and hot wings. I'll be no good for the whole fourth quarter. That sends number 20, Sierra Gaines, to the stripe. And after her trip, it is 86-46. They were staying within 10. Now they're staying within 40. My bet is they preferred it the other way around. The shot falls for number 42, and I think the foul is going to count against, are they saying number 3? Is that Steph Kingery? Or did they say 30?
They said 3, I believe.
3,
You're
okay.
right.
And the shot falls for the Flyers. It's 89-47 with under 2 to play in the third. Iowa double team. The second they get it across, and Dowell with the steal. But she's quickly pressured, and Iowa gets it back. Got to hand it to them. They know how to give as good as they get. But another turnover. Oh, excuse me, fans. Dowell briefly had her fingertips on it. It's lost out of bounds, and she is not happy. She was nearly all alone down there. Had she held on, it would have been an easy bucket. Whether it would have been a shot or a baseline drive off the glass, who knows?
That's right.
But it's just a lost opportunity now, and Iowa along the perimeter trying to make something happen. They're playing awfully small to be taking outside shots, so they need to work it in a little bit into the paint, as they do right now. There's a shot by number 20. It's off the glass. She gets the rebound, and she gets the putback. 89-49.
Flyers just kind of waiting for a offensive rebound to go back into the hole,
Yes.
back into the hoop, so they can get the ball and go.
Smith on the outside gives it up to Dowell. Dowell gives it right back. There's a pass inside to Jones. Jones off the glass, and it was good.
Smith. Victoria Smith.
Smith, excuse me.
It's very understandable with this lineup. This roster, man, I tell you.
Iowa has it stolen away once again, and it's in the hands of number 25, Mariah West. Who put up the shot? Was it
Erica
Smith?
Erica Smith hit that one. Another Smith there for you.
There's a foul on the floor, and it's going to go against White, number 42, Victoria Smith. Number 3 for Iowa, Steph Kingery, will inbound as Dowell takes a seat for the Flyers, and number 12, Tanisha Sanders, comes in. Oh, she struggles to get it in, but finally does to number 20, who is going to take that shot from downtown, and she's going to hit it right at the buzzer. It's going to be 93-52 as the third quarter ends, and we'll be right back.
The Midwest Flyers want to thank all of their fans for the support they've gotten over the last 2 years here in Ellsbury. Follow us on the web at www.midwestflyers.com or check out our social media pages at Facebook and Twitter. We look forward to having a great year and bringing home that national championship in 2017.
Well, Greg, you've got 34 seconds for a pizza plug.
All right. You know we're open till 10 tonight, right?
I do now.
And we do deliver. Just call 573-898-9333 to get a hot Bernie's Pizza delivered right to your door.
It was hard enough to resist when I had to go get it. Now that I know you'll bring it to me, I don't know what I'm going to do. All right, so we've got just about a fresh clock. 1 quarter remains. Our score 93-52 in favor of the Flyers. And that score might indicate that this game was pretty much a runaway, but it's not being played that way. It is a tenacious, competitive, aggressive game on the part of both teams. And judging by the conversation at the last time out, Coach Dowell is not pleased with the turnovers despite the 41-point lead.
Well, I'm just going to tell you, I spend a lot of time around Coach Dow and Carrie both, and Coach B, man, she wants her subs to run her system just like if they were starting the game out. She wants the national championship. She wants the national title in her hand this year.
Well,
she was ever so close last
Yeah,
year.
I was going to say, those heartbreakers, and there's a steal by the Flyers. Number 30 brings it down, and she is stripped and ends up on the stage. That foul is going to go against blue, number 20. That is Sierra Gaines, and it's going to send Shannon Haywood to the stripe.
She don't stop coaching.
No, she does
I'm
not.
telling you. She's up 40 points here.
I don't want her mad at me.
Nope.
And the shot falls. She'll get another one, obviously. And the second one falls as well.
She's had a nice game tonight, Shannon Haywood.
Iowa struggled to inbound, and they're going to struggle to bring it across half court without a turnover. They hang on barely. Oh, and there is a turnover. Oh, and it's turned
back
over
over.
right back again. The trip to the glass is unsuccessful, but it does draw a foul, and it'll be a shooting foul that's going to go against White, number 14, Sharice Jones. Her first is good, makes it 95-53. Second one falls as well. Turnabout is fair play as far as trips to the charity stripe for both teams. The Flyers control the ball, and it's knocked back across half court. They retain possession, barely. There's a drive to the basket by number 14. She's quickly double-teamed, but gets around it, and the shot falls. That was Sharice Jones, and that was some beautiful basketball. Flyers quickly double-team near half court, but Iowa hangs on. There's a baseline drive off the glass, no good. Rebounded by number 3. The putback is no good. And here come the Flyers once again. Was briefly 2-on-2, but it didn't stay that way for long. The shot attempt was no good. Rebound number 12. It's kicked in.
Nice
to
dish.
Haywood. The pass to number 42. Is that Veronica? No, number 42. Yeah, Victoria Smith.
I tell you what, that was a good pass by Shannon. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt
that's
you.
Okay. I was going to say that foul goes against number 12 for the Flyers, Tanisha Sanders. But I thought it was, in fact, I'm sure it was on the floor. So Beidenfeld will inbound near half court to Roche. And the Flyers doing a good job denying any penetration. There's the one attempt at an interior pass. It's knocked away, and that shot attempt is good by number 20.
Lexi Carson. That was a really good job in transition, Adam. we got a young point guard sitting right next to us doing the camera work for those young ladies out there. That is exactly what you want to do. You're ahead of everybody else. You're pushing the ball down the floor. No one's going to be open because everybody
else is behind you.
Everybody's behind you or even with you, so you just go to the rim. You had position on the girl. You know you're going to get a foul at least. And there you go. She gets an and one. Makes the bucket.
And as you said that about our camera operator, she didn't even acknowledge that you were talking
No,
about
she's
it.
stone cold, man.
Cool as a cucumber.
I tell you what, stone cold. I get to watch this young lady hopefully move up to the 8th grade team maybe.
Excellent.
And play with my daughter, so we'll see. She got to work. She got to get her work in, though. You know, she don't play much basketball.
Not even a smile.
Not even.
Wow.
Not even.
Hate to have a staring contest.
I know it.
I'd lose, and I win most of them. Iowa's basketball in the paint, and that little floater, I guess for lack of a better word, from Roche is good. 102-56. Number 25 puts it up, and it is off the glass. That was Mariah West.
Oh.
Roche again inside and gets one
Let
to
me
fall.
let me tell you, she's small, but she plays big.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go against White, number 42. That is Victoria Smith. You know, it is hard for me to get out of the habit after all of the broadcasting I've done of looking at these as high school girls, you know.
Yeah.
I have to remind myself a few of them are my age or close to it.
That's right.
So when I look at somebody like 34 and you say she's small but tenacious, I want to say, well, she's got a few more years before graduation, but that's not, of course, the case at all.
That's right.
This is a whole other league of play. And that was out of bounds, last touched by the Flyers. Iowa's going to inbound, and that one will be courtesy of Beidenfeld to Roche, who quickly spins around and brings it to the top of the key. Thought she was going to roll right for a second, but the double team forced her to reconsider. A beautiful pass. Keeps it in Iowa's hands briefly. It's out of bounds. Last touch by the Flyers. They're going to keep it. Timeout called by Iowa, and it looks like a full. We'll be back.
Carter Ricks Funeral Homes in Winfield and Ellsbury is a proud supporter of the Flyers Pro Elite basketball program. Good luck, ladies, on a great season. As your American Family Insurance agent, Margie Koch believes there's more to insurance than the policy itself. It's about protecting your dreams, including your life, family, home, car, or your business. Please call Margie today to discuss how American Family can help safeguard what you value the most. Her office is located at 200 Broadway Street in Ellsbury, Missouri. You can call 573-898-3161 for more information.
All right, fans, we are back. The score 102-58 in favor of your Midwest Flyers.
Right.
And I believe that after the timeout, Muhammad has come back in for the Flyers. I don't know that there have been any other changes, but I couldn't swear to it.
Max in the game now.
Okay.
Number 52.
Out of bounds, last touch by the Flyers. Iowa gets another life.
There's 7 seconds on the shot clock. Coach Moore is yelling, screaming.
And you can hear Coach Dow hollering, what happened to rebounding?
Yeah.
What happened to rebounding? Iowa gets it in. And they hang on to it, but barely. There's the shot. Oh my
she
goodness.
hits.
That was from, what would you say, 34 feet?
Oh, wow.
34 feet out, an NBA three.
That gives new A new name to the word chuck. She knew time was running out and just chucked it, baby.
And it hit nothing but web.
Nothing but net, yeah.
The Flyers work it in. It's off the glass, rebounded, and no, it's going to be a walk as number 20, Lexi Carson, falls backwards with possession. Number 4, Rita Adams, is coming back in for the Flyers, and number 12, Tanisha Sanders, is going to have a seat. Roche brings it down to the top of the key. She's sort of double teamed, not really intense pressure at all. But there is a turnover forced by
Rita Adams.
And she takes it all the way down and puts it off the window to make it 104-61. Roche guns it and drains it. She is an amazing player.
I'll tell you what, I haven't kept score for the Force over here, but man, she's got to have a good game today. She's been tough.
And was that number 20?
That was Lexi Carson,
laid it
yep.
in for the Flyers, it's 106-64. Wynola Roche has scored at least 10 for Iowa in the last just couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Iowa with the turnover, and Adams kicks it to Muhammad, who's going to take it all the way in and lay it. Actually, she didn't need the glass. I thought she would. She just kind of rolled it in.
Yep.
Another steal forced by Adams and number 52. Muhammad gives it up unselfishly this time to Carson. Number 52 is Charisse Jones. She was part of that turnover. I'll get that eventually.
Yeah.
Oh, and Iowa with the three-point opportunity. No good. Muhammad with the rebound. And there's a long-distance pass to number 8, who spins around with a nice move, but it's just a little too harsh. Number 8 is Veronica Smith. It's out of bounds. Last touched by the Flyer. No, last touch by
They're going to give it to the Force, or the Flyers, yeah.
There's the inbounds pass that nearly wasn't a pass. And number 30 takes it all the way in. That is
And
Haywood.
that right there is what you want out of Shannon Haywood. She saw a lane and just attacked.
And a blocking foul, I think, called on number 8. No, 30. That's Haywood. Veronica Smith was close to that play as well. I thought for a second it was going to go that way. It sends number 44, Conroy, to the stripe for the Force. And the shot misses off the front of the iron. It's out of bounds. Last touched by Blue. Muhammad will inbound. No, excuse me, that is number 30, Haywood, to
Shannon
inbound.
Haywood, yep.
And there's the shot from way out by the Flyers. No good, but they get the putback. 114-64. Excuse me. And the shot is not going to fall for Iowa, but they are going to get the call to go their way. It's against number 52, Charisse Jones. And it's going to send number 25, Tia Mays, to the stripe.
Well, Adam, just kind of looking over these stats and trying to figure out, you know, in a 114-64 game, now 65, who's your player of the game? And
I leave that in your very capable hands, my friend.
As I think about it, Jordan LeDuc comes out second half and drains 3 big threes right in a row consecutively. And I just thought that just started them off in the second half. The Flyers kind of just soared from there and just never looked back.
All right, so unless something drastic changes in the next 3.5 minutes, that's who we'll be doing our player of the game interview with. We've got a third headset set up for her.
Now, Carrie Cook Dow she's flirting with a double-double. Now, she hasn't played as much in the past 10 minutes, but she at least has 7 assists, and I don't know if she has 9 or 11 points. So she is close to a double-double.
There's Iowa with a little kisser off the glass to make it 114-68. And the whistle goes against the Flyers.
Yeah, Rita Adams dribbled it out of bounds.
Oh, okay. That happened so quick.
Yeah.
All right, so Iowa inbounds underneath their own glass, and they lose it just as quickly as that to Adams, who I thought was going to bring it all the way
behind
down.
the back.
Nice behind the back pass to was that Haywood?
Shannon Haywood, yeah. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was Veronica Smith, I believe.
Okay.
Haywood was coming down on her left.
Iowa for 3, no good. Rebounded by the Flyers, and now this game slows down a little. Not much. Adams with the 3. It's off the iron. Rebound. Flyers, and the putback courtesy of Sharice Jones. Baseline drive by Iowa. The shot's no good. The Flyers control the rebound, and there's Adams with a long pass to Haywood. Haywood is going to take it. No, she hands off to number 52, Jones. The shot no good. It's rebounded by Haywood, who gives it up to Adams. Adams back to Jones. Jones' shot doesn't fall. The rebound and the putback courtesy of Victoria Smith. That gives the Flyers 120.
We should note that Victoria Smith has had herself Flyers career high. I'm not saying it's a career high, but as far as I know, a Flyers career high. I had to find that out.
Haywood flies to the rim. It's off the glass for 2, and Coach Dowell takes a full timeout. We'll be right back.
Carter Ricks Funeral Homes in Winfield and Ellsbury is a proud supporter of the Flyers Pro Elite basketball program. Good luck, ladies, on a great season.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was supposed to be the sound of a second commercial, but we did have some technical difficulties there, so we'll just go ahead and come back. It looks like we timed that about right. Our score, if you're just tuning in, 122-68 in favor of your Midwest Flyers. The Iowa Force with control of the basketball, though, and it's in the hands of Roche, who has been deadly in her own right.
She has.
But that is picked off, and here come the Flyers. That one is put up by number 12, Tanisha Sanders. It's off the glass. 124, my goodness. That's the kind of score that Golden State's having these days.
I know it.
Super team. A drive to the basket by Iowa, and they're triple teamed. A shot by Roche, no good. That's one of her rare misses.
Yep. Yeah, she has had a good game, all things considered.
Here come the Flyers with under a minute remaining, and there's the shot from the paint, no good. It is out of bounds, last touched by the Flyers, and Iowa regains possession, excuse me. Iowa now on the perimeter, and they might just stay there. No, there's a drive inside, but they kick it back out. The Flyers doing a good job denying. Roche now, I thought she was going to take the shot. That hook pass that she's good for gets picked off, but then the Flyers throw it away, and it's going to go back to Iowa with under 30 seconds remaining in this ball game.
got my little player of the game runner
She's
going to get.
She's going to go get her for us.
Go get her for us. I figured she can't turn down a little 10-year-old with freckles.
Iowa now still stuck on that perimeter. Even this late in the game, the Flyers doing a good job with the pressure and forcing turnovers. That one gets knocked back across half court, but Iowa gets it back. 3 seconds remaining. The desperation shot by Iowa is no good. There's the buzzer. So our final, once again, ladies and gentlemen, 124-68, and we're going to cut away for a quick commercial while we prepare for our player of the game interview with Jordan LeDuc. We'll be right back.
As your American Family Insurance agent, Margie Koch believes there's more to insurance than the policy itself. It's about protecting your dreams, including your life, family, home, car, or your business. Please call Margie today to discuss how American Family can help safeguard what you value the most. Her office is located at 200 Broadway Street in Ellsbury, Missouri. You can call 573-898-3161 for more information.
All right, fans.
People's Bank and Trust.
All right, fans, we are back, and we're ready for our People's Bank and Trust Player of the Game interview with Jordan LeDuc. I'm going to turn that interview over to Greg.
Is hers live?
Give us a test. Give us a test. All right, her mic is
Check,
live,
check.
and we're good to go.
I don't hear her.
You don't hear her in yours?
I can hear you guys.
Okay, I got you. I
Okay.
got you. All right. Hey, Jordan.
Hey, what's
Greg
up?
Plaster. I don't think we've been
We
formally
haven't.
introduced.
No, nice to meet you.
It's 124-68, and we got to have a player of the game, People's Bank and Trust player of the game. So we're looking, kind of seeing, and as you can see my sheet, now it's not accurate, but there's a lot of scoring on
there
there.
is.
That is up and down, and so I'm thinking, well, in the very first 3 minutes of the first half or the second half, you came out, you specifically, and hit 3 consecutive threes.
Mhm.
You were feeling it tonight from behind the arc.
Yeah, I needed to get some extra shots in after
Well,
games recently.
I thought, you guys had the game in hand in the first half. I say that, but with the shot clock, with these teams that can run up and down the floor, you can't just protect a 20-point lead in this league, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking those 3 threes, you guys jump up 30, and the game kind of just took care of itself after that, it felt like.
Yeah,
So
we definitely didn't want to let up. That was our big thing at halftime. Don't let up. Keep it up. Don't fall into bad habits. And keep it going.
And so you guys kept pushing, and so I thought those 3 threes were big. You ended up with 21 points. I had that down. Let that be known that I actually kept
Good work.
accurate score, which is impossible for me.
Good work.
Like a squirrel goes by and I'm done. But 21 points with limited action tonight. So how you feel about your performance tonight?
I mean, my team was able to get me the ball, and they were able to get me good looks. So I thought it all went well.
During the broadcast, we've talked a lot about the new additions to the Flyers team, and you are one of those new additions, so to speak. How you fitting in? How the girls treating you? How's everything going?
They welcomed me with open arms.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's been a great transition into it. Yeah, it's been awesome. They've been awesome.
Awesome.
Yep.
It seems like having an extra score. You and Carrie seem to play together good.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
She sees the floor well. You run the floor well.
Yeah, all I have to do is run, and she gets me the ball.
Well, you still have to finish, though.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a great season so far, but we got some work to do tomorrow,
Yes.
don't we?
Yes, we do.
So
Big
what's the game plan? You gonna share it or not?
Win.
That's
like
a good. That is a good game plan.
I like it.
And so we want to get out here and support Jordan and the Flyers. And tomorrow we got a big game here at Ellsbury, where the Midwest Flyers will be taking on the St. Louis Surge, last year's championship game.
Yes.
And Jordan says the game plan is to win. So, Jordan LeDuc, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it.
Congratulations,
Thank
Jordan.
you.
Nice game.
Thanks.
All right, fans, that's going to do it for us here tonight. Once again, your final 124-68 in favor of your Midwest Flyers. So on behalf of myself, Adam Presswood, and my partner doing color, Greg Plasterer, we're going to say goodnight, and we'll join you again tomorrow at what I was told was a 7 o'clock game time, but Greg's telling me 3.
I think it's 3.
We will get that worked out. Check the website and the Facebook
Yes.
page of the Ellsbury Democrat for sure. There is some conflict there. But we will be here tomorrow playing basketball. That's one thing that's for sure.
Sir.
Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.